Arsenal's 2025/26 season isn't just about new faces, it's about a new rhythm, a structure that bends without breaking, a system where every movement has a trigger and every trigger has a consequence. Today, we're breaking down exactly how Mikel Arteta has reshaped his 4-3-3 into a tactical machine that's both fluid and ruthless. Let's start with the build-up. Arsenal's base looks like a traditional back four, Skelly at left-back, Gabriel and Saliba as centre-backs, Timber on the right. But the moment we move into possession, the shape changes. Skelly steps inside, moving into midfield alongside Zubimendi. This creates a double pivot in front of the centre-backs. Arsenal stability, extra passing lanes, and numerical superiority in central areas. With Skelly tucked in, Gabriel shifts slightly wider to cover the left defensive channel, while Timber holds his width or steps into midfield, depending on the situation. This 3-2 base is the launchpad for everything Arsenal does going forward. But here's where the flexibility kicks in. Declan Rice, operating as the left central midfielder, doesn't just stay in the half space. There are moments when he drops deeper, forming a double pivot with Zubimendi instead. Why does this matter? Because when Rice drops back, Skelly is free to push forward and support Martinelli on the left flank, creating overloads, offering underlaps, and adding a second wide option. This rotation is what keeps opponents guessing. 1 minute, Skelly is inverted, the next, he's overlapping, and the defensive block has to constantly adjust on the left wing. Martinelli's job is clear: provide width and stretch the defence. By staying high and wide, he forces the opposition fullback into an isolated position. If that defender steps out, Rice or Skelly can slip inside and attack the vacated space. If the fullback holds position, Martinelli has the one-on-one he thrives on. And when he cuts inside, he drags defenders with him, creating a lane for Skelly or Rice to burst through. On the opposite flank, Bukayo Saka gives Arsenal the same width, but with a slightly different dynamic. He holds the touchline, pins his fullback, and waits for the right moment to cut inside on his stronger foot. Inside him, Martin Ødegaard operates in the right half space. This is his territory. Ødegaard constantly looks to receive between the lines, turn and thread passes either into Saka's feet, into Gyökeres runs, or across to Martinelli. The Saka-Ødegaard-Timber combination creates a right-side overload, forcing the opponent's midfield to shift, which opens gaps on the opposite flank for quick switches of play up front. Viktor Gyökeres is the reference point Arsenal have been missing. He's strong enough to pin centre-backs, quick enough to run the channels, and intelligent enough to drop deeper when needed. When Gyökeres drops, he pulls a centre-back out, creating central lanes for Rice or Ødegaard to attack. When he stays high, he's constantly making runs between defenders, stretching the backline vertically. This movement links the whole system. It's the bridge between the midfield rotations and the final third execution. And it's not just about attacking shape. Arsenal's defensive transitions are just as deliberate. In possession, it's a 3-2-5, but when pressing, it often shifts into a 4-4-4-2 diamond. Gyökeres and Ødegaard press from the front. Saka and Martinelli tuck in alongside Rice and Zubimendi, while Skelly and Timber push up to trap the ball wide. This means Arsenal can suffocate teams in their own half without overcommitting and leaving the backline exposed.